Beats the goalkeeper. You're just lost for words. He is just brilliant. Georgie Best, Diego Maradona, Johan Cruyff.
Hello, world, and welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect. I'm your host, Sam, and we are back again with another video, guys. As we are gonna be looking at some of the news that has been going out in this world, in the world of transfer. Yes, guys, you heard me correctly. We are gonna be covering all the transfer news that has been happening worldwide. We are gonna be talking about it and actually try to find out how what does it mean and if it makes sense or if it's something that we can actually be proud if it happened. So all of these things, we'll cover them right now, guys. Do me a favor right now, to those who are just joining, and click that like button. Always important to us, and subscribe to the channel. That is the best and the most amazing way you support us here at the Football Connect. If you just click that subscribe button, you never miss. So if you read what I wrote on this video, I said that, I'm gonna repeat it. I said that his dream, his dream is called Real Madrid. That's exactly the words that were said by one and the most trusted journalist when it comes to transfer, Fabiano Ramon, who was giving information on what happened in terms of why David Alaba decided to go to Real Madrid over other teams that were interested in him. So he's saying this: David Alaba, let me cross check if you can actually see this. Yes, you can. David Alaba is already David Alaba's pre-contract with Real Madrid is ready since the beginning of January, and it's expected to be signed in few weeks. His salary will be around 12 million euro after taxes per season. Hashtag LFC made a top bid to sign him 2 weeks ago, but his dream is called Real Madrid. These were the words he said just 1 hour, at least an hour ago. These were the words that the trusted journalist was giving to us to let us know why is that this man never came to become maybe a Liverpool player or what. It's because all he ever wanted or maybe all he ever needed is to be a Real Madrid player. And guess what? I respect players like them, like him. You don't hide what you want to be, where you want to be. You actually choose the team because you want to be in that team. It might not be the best team for you, or things might not work out, but if you say that you want to be at this team and you make sure that you stick to what you want to do and you believe in, then you have to earn my respect. And for that, he has earned my respect, that he needed no other team that was going to come and take him away from his dreams of being a Real Madrid player. And now it seems like his dream, like like what's his name? What is that guy's name? Like Eden Hazard last year to be a Real Madrid player, it is now actually happening as well. So that is good news in a way. If I look at it this way, it is definitely good news. So that's all that we have in terms of Alaba, and now we're gonna be looking at other transfers that has happened. Don't forget, guys, there is an Ozil news that we are gonna talk about later on into this thing. That's why you see his face over there. And also we're gonna talk about, yeah, Manchester United again and this saga of Jadon Sancho. This thing keeps coming back. Can this transfer be over already? Because I don't think there's any transfer that has lasted this long. Maybe it could be, but this has been so long, guys. It should have been over already, and I think it's gonna continue. Anyway, let's read it because we also have other transfer news to talk about. So the first one is this: AC Milan are expected to announce the signing of Mario Ma- Mandzukic and Farayo Timori. I think that's his name, Farayo Timori. The Croatian on a free and the young Chelsea defender on an initial loan with an option to buy. So Timori, one thing we know, he was not getting game time, and it seems like he has found a club that is going to give him the game time that he was looking for, and it's going to be AC Milan. We talked about this thing. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer want to keep Jesse Lingard at the club. Done deal. Bournemouth confirmed the signing of Jack Wilshere on a short-term contract. So the former Arsenal legend, or should I call him the former Arsenal player, it seems like he has found a team in the championship to be with or to play for, especially in the moment where he was not getting anything to play for, he didn't have game time. So this actually means a lot that he's gonna be there and he's gonna be playing football in that club. That is always important when it comes to players like him, especially when they know that they still have something to offer. He has been proven, he's proven talent. We know what he's capable of. So I think if he goes to a team that is in the championship and builds on from that, going up way high, that'll really means a lot, and they'll actually work so well for him. You can do me a favor, guys, by clicking that like button. It's always important. Subscribing to the channel as I keep you updated with every single transfer news that is happening right now worldwide before the transfer news comes to an end. Okay. The other news that we have is this. Inter are reluctant to loan the return to Tottenham Christian Eriksen. They are keen to get rid of the Dutchman player to see a return to Spurs as an embarrass for considered or something like that. I don't even know what these guys are talking about. But anyway, that's the news. Also, done deal. Inter Miami have appointed Phil Neville as their new head coach. Source Inter Miami. So the American team that has announced, they've now announced that Phil Neville will be now the manager of this team, and that is of course good news. Let's see what he can do as he builds on to that. I've just seen your message right now, Mr. Gameplay. How are you doing, sir? You have something you want to talk about in terms of transfers? It's gonna be involving Liverpool, I guess, right? Okay, let's continue. There's the stream that the link that I just sent in in the stream right now. Also, looking at some transfer news, Mario Mandzukic has completed his medical at Inter Milan, and he will be signing his contract tomorrow ahead of it official unveiling. Source, it's guys. Let me do something for a few minutes. There's just too much. Let me close the door here. Sorry for that. I had to do that. It was just too noisy. I could not even hear myself talking. That's how noisy it was. Anyway, thank you. I'm coming. Okay, I just saw your message right now. Let me check. Okay, I just saw your message right now. It's okay, say. We'll be waiting for you. Sorry for the small disturbance that just happened here, guys. Let's continue with the news as we are covering Jack, whoever that person is, we're gonna pass by. Real Madrid, they have reached an agreement with David Alaba to sign him as a free agent on a 4-year deal. The Bayern Munich defender will earn around 11 million per the year. It's really confusing because I'm hearing 11, I'm hearing in some cases also 12. So I don't know. We'll just see at the end. Alaba has already passed this medical at Real Madrid, source marker. So there is actually progress in this. Aston Villa, there's actually progress in what's happening here. So let me look at other news as we go on. Aston Villa are in advanced talks with Marseille over the transfer of Morgan Sasha from Villa. Villa are confident the deal will be reached in the next few days. Source Fabrizio Romero. So it seems like Aston Villa, as they're dealing with the COVID cases, they're still continuing signing players and putting them there. So it's always like that in terms of what happens here. So let's see exactly what's going to happen there. But it will be interesting to see what happens. That's just true. That is just always true. Seems like he connected and disconnected Mr. Gameplay, but it's okay. We'll continue with the transfer news as well. PSG and Liverpool both made an official made an official sign of David Alaba, but the defender chose Real Madrid, where he has always dreamed of playing. So you see, what I was telling you is this: this was another man's dream. So whenever the things just go, whenever somebody move into a club has now come to a point of being his dream, the best way is always taking them there because that's where they wanna be. That's where they wanna play. So it's always good to actually let them be that side. So I'm really pleased and I really have so much respect for him that he has chosen what his heart desires to play for a club as big as Real Madrid. It's always an honor to a lot of players. You should never be bothered whenever players goes to the Real Madrid and the Barcelona because they have demanded to that their names become the biggest names to be mentioned in terms of playing for a bigger club in the world. Those are always the biggest. So when you see players going there, you should always put your respect on that because that's where they desire to play for. So, in other words, what I'm just saying is that I respect his decision. I'm gonna look at the other news that we also have as we continue with this. Marcel will finalize the Adriano Marquez deal. The striker is set to extend his loan at Napoli contract before joining the French club, or is expected to extend his contract in Napoli, then join the France team on loan, which with the obligation to buy for either 8 or 5 million in bonuses, or 9 to something euro in bonuses, or 20% loan. I'm really confused. That is really confusing. Do whatever that is happening there. Also, on top of that, guys, we have to talk about this. Danny Ali is back again in the transfer news, and it seems like PSG they're gonna keep trying again. So Danny Ali is confident that he will seal a move to PSG this month. The midfielder is expected to join his former boss Mauricio Pochettino in Paris on loan before transfer deadline is reached. So let's see what happens. The deals are happening, people are talking. Let's see if this can happen. This was just news that was said 2 hours ago. So we'll keep an eye on that and tell you what's exactly happening in terms of Danny Ali and moving to PSG to join his former manager. It's always important to go follow your managers, isn't it? Atletico Madrid wants to extend Diego Simeone's contract until 2024, and the agreement will not be complicated to find. So AC source believes that Diego Simeone will be extending his contract at Atletico Madrid, and that's where we are at this moment. We'll keep you updated with every news that happens there. But of course, this man has been with Atletico Madrid for such a long period of time. So I don't think in any other contract this will take time to actually reach the contract and stuff like that. So we'll keep an eye on it and we'll keep giving you information on it on terms of how he will actually reach the deal. That is always important to actually.
Hello?
Hello, sir.
Hello?
How are you, sir?
I'm good.
Good. So
So
which
wait,
transfer news?
I have a few transfer rumors, and it says that Paris Saint-Germain sporting
Mhm.
director Leonardo insists the club remain keen to sign 33-year-old Argentina for Lionel Messi, whose contract ends with Barcelona this summer. So Lionel Messi might go to PSG, and
Really? Yeah, I also heard that.
And
Mhm.
Mohamed Salah is hinting he wants an improvement to his Liverpool contract, which runs until 2023, but
Yep.
the Reds have no plans to offer him a new deal at this moment.
Seriously.
And yeah, and
Mm.
what else? And Real Madrid have agreed a deal to sign Bayern Munich's Australia defender David Alaba in the summer. So in the summer they might sign him. And
Yeah, that one is done.
AC Milan technical director Paul Maldini says a loan move for Chelsea England defender Fikayo Tomori, 23, is close, but could still yet fall though.
The last time he was supposed to go to Leeds United, then he refused to go on the last day. Let's see if that can be possible as well. Remember, he was supposed to go to Leeds last
Uh-huh.
transfer window. Now let's see
Yeah,
if we
and
can be able to
so
get
Jesse Lingard has
somewhere.
been linked with Tottenham, West Ham, Marseille, and Inter Milan. He's keen to on a move, but manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is reluctant to let him leave this month. So he doesn't want to leave this month. What do you think about that?
I think he should. I think he should let him. I did talk about it yesterday. I think he should let him go because
I
he's not
know.
getting game time. So what is the
Yeah.
purpose of keeping somebody who's not getting game time? So let him go and actually try to revive his career somewhere else.
hmm Yeah. And Arsenal would need to offer up to 50 million to tempt Norwich City into selling Argentina midfielder Emiliano Buendia. So they want to
Who's that?
no, it's a player. You didn't hear of him?
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
I don't really know much about him.
Oh okay. So
We'll find out.
yeah. Oh,
Maybe he's a good player.
okay.
Maybe he's a good player. We'll definitely find out more about it. Do
Okay.
you have
So
others?
Newcastle United's Andy Carroll is not on Baggy's boss Sam Allardyce's list of targets. So he's in list of targets. And Inter Milan have agreed to sign Udinese 26-year-old Argentina midfielder Rodrigo De Paul, who has been linked with Liverpool and Leeds United.
Wow.
Uh,
Who is he? Is a midfielder or something?
yeah, he's a midfielder. He has been linked with
Yeah.
Liverpool. And Fulham have failed.
Yeah. His matches.
And Fulham have failed with a surprise move for the former striker Moussa Dembele before the 24-year-old Frenchman joined Atletico Madrid on loan from Lyon this last week.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I heard about that team that is gonna be joining
Yeah,
Atletico Madrid. So that
and
could be something there.
I bet you already heard this. Chelsea are preparing to break the transfer record to sign Borussia Dortmund's Erling Braut Haaland this summer, despite the Norwich striker 75 million euro release clause not becoming active until 2022. So I don't think they're gonna buy him. Do you think they're gonna buy him?
I, I told you that these guys, whenever they come in, they're interested in signing somebody, they always make sure that they go after him. So until I think otherwise, still feel like they're a threat of getting him. See,
Okay.
still feel like that.
Man United remain confident that Netherlands midfielder Donny van de Beek will be a success at Old Trafford, according to former goalkeeper Edwin van der Sar, chief executive at the 23-year-old's former club Ajax.
You know
Uh,
what? When we start talking about Johnny Van der Beek, I feel like it was a mistake for him to join United because he's not getting game time.
mhm, mm. And yeah, he's not getting any game time. You're right. So, uh, the
And
future of Borussia Dortmund's Jadon Sancho is unlikely to be resolved this month, but a move could materialize in the summer.
you know what? The funny part about Jadon Sancho, I was actually talking about it. It's back again. If this is gonna be the longest transfer news that we'll ever hear United
Yeah.
Sancho and nothing will ever happen, I don't think
hmm
they'll sign him. Because you
Yeah.
know what? I don't think buying money Dortmund will change their idea. They still want the amount of money they want. United are not willing to pay that money, so I don't think they'll sign Jadon Sancho no matter whatever they say.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Me too. I don't think they're gonna sign him, Man United. And was it think loose Lucid Town manager Nathan Jones says he would be keen to sign
Mhm.
He would be keen to sign Brighton's former England under-21 goalkeeper Chris Walton, who spent a long spell with the Hatters in the like 2016-17 campaign.
I really don't know a lot about that player, and
Well,
maybe we'll get to find
I'm
out more
sorry.
about him as we go.
And
Yeah,
the
that's
Premier,
okay.
the Premier. Okay, okay. The Premier League will become the first competition to introduce permanent concussion substitute for matches from the middle of next week. What do you think about this?
Yeah, we have had some players being hit on the head many times, and we thought that they are not really doing anything. And some players have to
Yeah.
continue playing the game while they are not actually well upstairs. So if they're gonna do something about it, then I respect them for that. And I think it's just that their way of trying to add more substitutes. Remember that they refused the five substitutions, so they're trying to say from that three we add a concussion player. Then there is that. So it's just their way of trying to make sure they push it a little bit closer to the five substitution. They're feeling sorry for some clubs like Liverpool and stuff who are getting a lot of injuries, but they cannot exchange because of a lot of games that they're playing.
Mhm. Yeah.
So that's how I see it.
And Crystal Palace are considering a bid for Mane's French striker Jean-Philippe Mateta,
Oh,
and the
do they?
Hammers,
I think they do. I think they do need a striker.
mhm, and West Ham have also made a bid for Seville's Morocco forward Yusuf in Nisri, and West Ham have done it. What do you think about that?
It's you. So who?
What?
What's his name? What is his
Oh,
name? What is his name? I didn't
his
hear his name
name.
properly. There. You
His
said
name
his name.
is Yusuf in
Mm.
Nisri.
Oh, oh. I have no idea. Maybe I have to watch him more because some
Oh,
of these players I have no idea about them. So maybe
yeah. Oh,
if we
okay.
watch them more, maybe we can actually get them and understand them. But
Oh,
it
yeah.
might be interesting. That's for sure.
And should I tell you the done deals? So the deals that are done now.
Yeah, no, the done deals, we'll talk about them like in the last day when we are just now compiling all the done deals of the transfer of January. Right now, I'm going to try to put that screen a bit so that we can look at the rumors that are still maybe that we didn't cover, like the the
And
Marcel one, Marcelo.
was it? And what else rumors are there? Is that um was it? Is that wait, I'm trying to. Oh yeah, have received
Yes.
interest from clubs about taking Wolves midfielder Dylan Livet, 20, and English centre back Teden Mingi, 18, on loan until the end of the season.
Oh, he's coming from where? Championship or what? This player.
He's coming from was it? He's coming from he's a Wales midfielder, and he's a Wales midfielder Dylan Livet, and English centre back Teden Mingi on loan. So they're gonna go on loan.
Oh, okay. Just for game time, I think it's important for them. Hope that they go be a success. Then maybe
Wait,
big clubs will come after them.
are Monaco interested in signing Marcelo?
Yes, that's the one that I'm actually looking at here on the screen right now.
Oh,
They're saying
oh,
that
eight,
signing Marcelo from Real Madrid are willing to offer him 3-year deal worth 18 million euro.
and the last thing I'm gonna say about this transfer is that um was it air no, it's not this one. Um it says that Man United will look to enter into transfer talks for we already done that. No, this is
Mm-hmm.
the last one then, and then I'll go.
Yes.
Bayern Deskin and Leicester City are in talks over the 2 million transfer of Demarai Gay.
Who's that?
He's a Leicester City.
You do you know?
He's
Oh,
a Leicester
Demari
City
Gray.
player.
Oh, Demari Gray.
Yeah, Demarai Gray.
Yes, yes,
So
Demari
it's
Gray.
called him Gay.
Yeah, I've
great.
heard about him as well. I have heard about him as
Yeah,
well.
so yeah, Bundesliga want him for like 2 million.
I think it's important for him. You know why do I think it's important for him to get game time? As much as he's good, Leicester City there's a lot of competition. So for him to go somewhere else where he's gonna get game time, it's really fruitful. I think it's gonna
Okay,
be okay for him.
so
And
I'm
I
gonna
love
go
him as a
now.
player. There was a time. Okay, okay. So
Okay,
there
so
was
I'm gonna go
actually
now,
a
and
time talking about.
so that was all the transfer windows
Okay, okay,
for today.
okay,
Okay,
okay.
thanks for
Thank you
letting
very
me
much
in.
for that.
Thank you.
Yes, yes, sir. You're always welcome every time. So about Demarai Gray, before I just forget, there was a time when Demarai Gray was linked to be in Liverpool, and I actually wanted him. I actually wanted him as in Liverpool because I feel like he has potential to offer us more. So now that he's going somewhere else, it's okay. I understand, and I hope he'll be a success wherever he goes. But he's a good player. I think he just needs game time, and you'll be an amazing, amazing player. We'll see what happens anyway. We'll definitely see what happens. Just to continue with the transfer news, Real Madrid believe this summer will be the best time to try and sign Kylian Mbappe from PSG. It will be the best time to sign Kylian Mbappe from PSG. He has 18 months left on his current contract. Source, I have no idea who that source is. Thank you for letting me do the transfer. You're always welcome every time if you feel like you want to just come there because, it's actually amazing to hear because there are a lot of news that I miss out when I'm things. But if you always have something, it's always okay. It's always good because it's actually amazing that we're actually doing it together. So thank you very much for being with me here. With Real Madrid, yeah, and Kylian Mbappe, unlike the Alaba issue, you don't know exactly what's happening with Kylian Mbappe, but that's where we are at at this moment. We'll see. Maybe information will come out that actually even the player is interested in going there. So we'll get to understand more about it. But it seems like Real Madrid want Bampe and they want to strengthen that team. So that is going to be interesting to see what happens. Dan deal, AC Milan have signed Mandzukic on a short-term contract until the end of the season with an option with a further year. As you can see him presenting himself. Aston Villa are close on signing Marcels. I think this one was mentioned as well by when we were covering this one there. Aston Villa's midfielders agreed to join Swansea on a loan. Yes. And the official confirmation of Mesut Özil move to Fenerbahce is expected shortly. Yes, they will milk this source Mesut Özil 99. I think that seems so telling. And we talked about the Demarai Gray situation. United again on Sancho. United will look to enter into the transfer talks with Borussia Dortmund winger Jadon Sancho from the spring. Okay, we'll see what happens there. Oh, there is interesting news. Romelu of leaving Inter Milan for Manchester City. So one thing that we know is this: Manchester City are. Are you doing the Chelsea Leicester? Yes, I'm doing the Chelsea Leicester game. I'll be live on that one. Trust me, I'll be here. Manchester City are desperate of finding any person who can come in and fill in for the missing Aguero. And Romelu Lukaku is a good player. And I think for them, this was a chance for them to get a player who they think is a proven goal scorer who can come in and fit in and play so well. I think they were trying to use Kevin De Bruyne as the link to be able to bring this Belgian player to their club, but because of this relationship with United, I don't think there will be any chance he will leave Inter Milan for Manchester City. So there's information for you City fans. If you're hoping you're getting Romelu Lukaku, he's not interested in coming to you people. That's just the truth. He's just not interested in coming to you people. Former what's happening here? It's adding new news, so that's why it's moving. Former Real Madrid striker David Berry has become the first ever player to be bought by cryptocurrency after being signed by Sungabi Sanjax Intercourse de Madrid using Bitcoins. Wow. So Forex is actually getting into football. Now they're buying players out of Forex. That's interesting. That's interesting. So, guys, as you can see, this was the last transfer that I had. Some of them you had them. You can go and rewatch this one. Mr. Gameplay covered some important transfer news that he was talking about there. He was reading for you guys to keep you updated with every single transfer news that is happening right now in the Premier League. So, thank you very much for watching, guys. This will be back for the Chelsea Leicester game, which will be very, very, very soon. In the next 3 or 4 hours, we'll be back for that one. So the West Ham game, we are just going to talk about it after it's finished. I know it's a derby, but I won't be able to do on that one because there's some things that I need to do. We are actually looking for a missing person right now, so I have to deal with that at the moment. But we'll be back for the Leicester game, guys. I hope things goes well. But anyway, thank you very much, guys, for watching. This has been the Football Connect. I've been your host, Sam, and we'll meet again very, very soon. So goodbye. I'm actually waiting for this thing to put it there, but I see your comment there. Goodbye. See you in the next stream. Yes. Thank you very much, Mr. Gameplay, for being here. Thank you actually for reading all those transfer news because it was important. So we'll see you on the next stream. He's still not sending it. Yeah, just got it anyway. This is the message. I saw it already, but it took time. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Click that subscribe button, share this video to your social platform so that more people come in. And by the way, don't forget to go subscribe to Gameplay, to Mr. Gameplay over there. He is a YouTuber. I think he's doing games there every single time. So go subscribe to his channel. You saw that he's also good as well in presenting stuff while he was talking to you on the Football Connect. So go do that right now. It's important. See you later. Goodbye.